Ladies and gentlemen, KMW returns with possibly the most anticipated match of the night.
Absolutely. We have BTK versus Aylo Gaming. This is technically their first like professional game. Out though.
Yeah, they're trying to go ahead and force her. Well, this is exactly what we were talking about. They're going to keep on this pace very quickly. Actually,
game versus BTK.
Yeah, and you see, I honestly, I like the aggression. Ooh, actually, big pop up here. Live to find themselves being very sneaky here.
This is very deadly. Ooh.
Yeah, down goes best player again. 2-0 for the side of Aylo Gaming. BTK trying to turn this thing around for them, looking for an objective here if they can kind of get into here.
Really shutting down the pay early game. This is not what you want to see if you're a BTK fan here. They're down 2,000 gold here, and they likely get outscaled potentially here, but they go ahead and pick up a kill. Best player.
I want to say that the only real chance what we're looking at for here is to hopefully have mobazane kind of get farmed up independently. Speaking of which, big pop-up lands on, I couldn't even see who that was. It was Fly Chicken who got caught up. And does a catch mobazane with a little far shot there as well. Shark's gonna have to go ahead, find himself a quick ride home. But I was gonna say like maybe, and a Shark got caught out in the bush, taken down as another kill for Aylo Gaming. 5-1. BTK is feeling the pressure here. Another pop-up there onto mobazane. Might be on the wrong side of Doxa there, especially on a Guan. Rough on BTK that they're starting at such a back foot that it's going to be hard for them to find any momentum to be able to catch up here. You can see already big pressure onto that golem. They're not able to find it. They do come in with the Guan. You find a push down goes best player. We have the board on the ground, but look at the damage. Doxa gets taken down by mobazane. As we were talking about, he's been sitting there farming. Is it going to be enough for him to be able to put on the damage? Down goes Alonzo, and they are chasing down the rest of Aylo Gaming. This might have been the field that they were looking for. Find themselves.
Quite connect much here as Aylo Gaming looks to collapse on Shark here. They get some vision of Fried Chicken here. It looks like we got a fight breaking out here. All 5 members of BTK are here. This could be the fight if they set it up right, though. Best player getting dropped really low.
Yeah, and unfortunately we use that unbridled outburst, and defensively he gets Shark gets taken down there. Hoon is the next one on.
Gold lead is starting to get to that point where it is really hard to come back from. They're down 7,000 gold here. They're trying to death ball here, but Guan Yu's pushing 3 people. He does go down for that though, as BTK seeing some life here, but no, once again they traded.
Yeah, and as you can see there, big pop-up lands. They do take down one high ground tower at the top now, surgically moving on to the next one. Find the best player again. We have a board down onto the ground, but it has trapped all the players under one. You see that mobazane gets taken out there, and believe that Fly Chicken is the next on there. Shark follows suit. It is just Hoon cold out there alone to protect his base, and I believe this is going to be game 1 going to Aylo Gaming.
Is gonna probably set the pace of the game here. Aylo trying to take it down here, but best player is right there. This might come down to a slight fight. Dream Roam comes out onto Pay, lands, and Pay is forced to run away here. Tyrant is at half HP as the fight continues.
Oh, Aylo Gaming is actually forced to back up a bit there. They take a loss there, and that's going to open it up for BTK to the enemy team. Here, you doing a great job hacking away at this bottom tower. Doesn't look like Fly Chicken's going to be able to save it here. Oh, we do have that Dream Room coming in there. It's going to pop up you. Is it going to be enough? We do have the Meteor Storm, but it is not going to be enough. You gets taken down in the backside. 3-1 for BTK. In comes Lomax, finds the push on the best player. He doesn't have that Dream Room to get away. He is down. Looks like Fried Chicken might be in a bad way here. Running for the hills, gets caught by a cannon blast, and the rest of the team.
Maybe BTK burnt a little bit too many resources on the Futsu there, because once Aylo came in, they kind of all were on cooldown and not really able to fight. Speaking of fight, another fight comes out. Meteor Shower goes.
We haven't really seen once we get to that point where she's able to kind of start spamming those annihilations out there to really start setting the tone here. Speaking of which, gonna go in there. We do have a Dream Roam onto the backside, and another kill goes on to Lomax and Hoon. Or actually, no, that was a best player.
Dread onto the side of Aylo Gaming in game and probably in real life too, as they are really ahead of this game.
Oh, they're trying for it. They don't want to let him go. And to the next one, looking to see if they can catch themselves a second one. Speaking of which, dive into the back line onto BTK. They do find a kill onto Hoon. Now trying to chase down the rest of BTK. Fly Chicken in trouble, gets taken down as well. You finding himself to kill their 3 members of BTK. Are they going to be able to turn this thing around for themselves? Hoon, or no, actually, I believe, yeah, that
is if Aylo Gaming is able to hold this off here, it might go all the way to Tempest.
Ooh, Alonso in the back line. I don't even think they see him. He comes in there, gets CC'd, and taken down very quickly. Hoon catches him with that meteor shower, and that is a man down.
Monkey, full tank Monkey here in the front lines here, pushing everyone through, and it looks like this is going to be our first game 3 of the day as BTK takes it 1-1. No kills went down. Both teams, they don't want to, you know, go ahead and give up that kill here. It looks like BTK is playing really aggressive. They want it here, and they are bloodthirsty as they take out Dolia, but that's not it. Flowborn Marksman gets taken out too. Pretty close, but he's able to hold strong and recall in the face of Aylo Gaming.
Yeah, right now, big oppression on the side. Oh, it's just like we were talking about again, and Mo Lomax able to find the pickoff. What do you do at this point to kind of take back this fight? You're looking for an opportunity. You're looking for a mistake to be made by Aylo Gaming, and right now they're just not providing that. Speaking of which, best player has been lapsed onto. Rest of the team locks onto him, puts on the damage, and he goes down quickly. All the while, Lomax is just chipping away at them with those blades. And speaking of which, best player might be in trouble here. Is going to go ahead and try to get himself out of harm's way. The rest of BTK from the side looking for an opportunity. Big matchup happens onto the side of Aylo Gaming. They're looking for the engagement. In comes Fly to Chicken and are now moving their attention onto the mid-high ground tower. Now they're going to go in. BTK sensing an opportunity, tries to get into there, finds a kill.
Death sentence in honor of Kings here, as the side of Aylo Gaming is going to be continuously spawning elite minions. As we see Kaiser go ahead and once again force a fight. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, best player in a bad way there. Ulted out and in between 3 members. He gets chunked down very quickly. That's going to be 40 seconds. He can't be back out on the map. You see Hoon on that Nua still trying to put out some of the damage. Fly Chicken comes in with the pin.
So basically stall it until Tempest here. That's really the only way you win when you have 3 high grounds down, because these lanes are going to be permanently pushing. Big fight comes out. Hoon gets a kill onto Dharma here. Critical crowd control. This could be what they need here. And Shadow Vanguard is in that bottom lane there. They have the new one. They have the composition to try and wave clear here, but they might not have the juice to take out the tanks. Oh no.
Yeah, Alonso comes in there. Yeah, and who gets taken down? mobazane is next on the docket. Oh, Fly Chicken is able to find a kill of his own, but gets taken down in game 3 very steadily going to Aylo Gaming.